Benny was a curious fox. With his bright eyes and even brighter smile, he loved exploring. One sunny afternoon, Benny stumbled upon something magical. It was a forest, but not just any forest. The leaves shimmered with rainbow colors. The air hummed with a gentle melody. This was the Whispering Woods, a place where dreams took flight. Benny, filled with wonder, tiptoed into the woods. The trees, tall and wise, seemed to whisper secrets to the wind. Sunbeams danced on the forest floor, painting playful patterns. Benny felt a thrill of excitement. This was an adventure waiting to unfold. He took a deep breath, the air sweet with the scent of wildflowers and berries. With every step, the forest seemed to come alive, whispering tales of wonder and magic. Little did Benny know this magical place held a challenge that would require him to be the bravest fox he could be. As Benny ventured deeper, he heard soft giggles and whispers. Peeking from behind a giant mushroom, he saw them, tiny creatures with butterfly wings and glowing skin. They were the forest folk, guardians of the woods, their laughter as light as the flutter of their wings. One little creature with wings like stained glass fluttered towards Benny.
"Hello," she squeaked, her voice like a tiny bell. "Welcome to the Whispering Woods. I am Lila."
Benny, a bit shy, smiled back. "Hello, Lila. I'm Benny. Your woods are beautiful."
Lila giggled.
"Not as beautiful as they once were," she sighed. A shadow fell over her bright face. "The harmony of our forest is lost. Our magical melody has faded."
Benny, concerned, tilted his head. "What happened?" he asked, his ears drooping with worry.
Lila led Benny deeper into the woods. As they walked, the air grew heavy, the playful melody replaced by an unsettling silence. They reached a clearing, and Benny gasped. In the center stood a magnificent tree, its branches reaching towards the sky like arms. But its leaves were wilted, its bark dull and lifeless.
"This, Benny, is the harmony tree," Lila explained, her voice filled with sadness. "Its song filled our woods with magic. But a mischievous wind spirit, angered by a broken promise, stole the harmony tree's voice."
The clearing, once filled with light and laughter, now felt cold and empty. Benny's heart sank. He had to help. He looked at Lila, her bright eyes dimmed with worry.
"Don't worry, Lila," Benny said, puffing out his chest. "I'll help you bring back the harmony tree's song."
Lila looked at Benny, surprised. "But how, little fox? The wind spirit is powerful and easily angered."
Lila explained that to appease the wind spirit, Benny needed to retrieve 3 magical items: a feather from the Dreamweaver bird, a scale from the crystal fish, and a petal from the moonflower, which only bloomed under the light of the full moon. Each task was fraught with danger, testing Benny's courage and resolve. Benny, though afraid, knew he had to try. He remembered his parents telling him,
"Bravery isn't the absence of fear, Benny, but facing your fears with a kind heart."
With a deep breath, he set off on his quest, determined to restore the forest's harmony. His first challenge led him to the highest peak in the Whispering Woods, home to the Dreamweaver bird. The climb was treacherous, the wind howling like a beast, threatening to throw him off the mountain. But Benny, remembering his promise to Lila, clung to the cliff face, his small paws raw but his spirit unbroken. Section 5. The Power of Kindness. Reaching the peak, exhausted but determined, Benny found the Dreamweaver bird, its feathers shimmering with all the colors of a dream. The bird, sensing Benny's pure heart, saw not a threat, but a creature on a noble mission. Touched by Benny's kindness, the Dreamweaver bird willingly offered one of its magical feathers. Next, Benny journeyed to the Crystal Cave, home to the crystal fish. The cave was dark and winding, filled with echoing whispers and strange shadows. Benny, though scared, pressed on, his fear replaced by determination. He knew the forest's fate, and the happiness of his new friends depended on him. Deep inside the cave, he found a pool of crystal clear water, and there, swimming gracefully, was the crystal fish, its scales sparkling like diamonds. Benny, remembering the lesson of kindness, spoke to the fish not with demands, but with a plea from the heart. He explained the forest's plight and the importance of the fish's scale. Section 6. A Glimmer of Hope. The crystal fish, moved by Benny's genuine concern for the forest and its inhabitants, agreed to help. It brushed against a sharp rock, dislodging a single, shimmering scale. "Use it wisely, little fox," the fish advised, its voice echoing through the cavern. "True strength lies not in might, but in a compassionate heart." With the feather and the scale safely tucked away, Benny faced his final challenge, retrieving a petal from the moonflower. The moonflower, a rare and magical bloom, only opened its petals under the light of the full moon. Tonight was the night, but the sky was cloaked in thick gray clouds. Benny sat in the clearing where the moonflower grew, his heart heavy with worry. The clouds refused to budge, hiding the moon's gentle light. Time was running out. The forest's silence grew heavier, its magic fading with each passing moment. Section 7. Teamwork makes the dream work. Suddenly, Benny heard a familiar giggle. It was Lila, along with a group of forest folk. "We may be small, Benny," Lila chirped, "but we are strong when we work together." With that, the forest folk joined their tiny paws and began to sing a sweet, hopeful melody. The sound, though soft, was filled with the magic of their belief in Benny and their love for their forest. As if responding to their song, the clouds began to part, revealing the full moon in all its glory. The clearing was bathed in its silvery light, and then, right before Benny's eyes, a single bud in the center of the clearing unfurled its petals, revealing the moonflower in all its breathtaking beauty. It glowed with an ethereal light, its petals as white as snow, as soft as moonlight. Section 8. The Song of the Forest. With a grateful heart, Benny carefully plucked a single petal from the moonflower. His quest was complete. He now had all 3 items: the dreamweaver's feather, the crystal fish's scale, and the moonflower's petal, each one a symbol of his bravery, kindness, and the power of teamwork. Benny returned to the clearing of the Harmony Tree. Lila and the forest folk waited anxiously, their hope shining in their eyes. Benny, holding the 3 items aloft, approached the tree. As he did, the items began to glow, their magic pulsing in sync with the beating of his brave heart. And then, a remarkable thing happened. The wind spirit appeared, not as a fearsome entity, but as a gentle breeze swirling around Benny. It had sensed the pure intentions within his heart, the kindness that had fueled his every action. Section 9. A Wise Heart. The wind spirit, touched by Benny's journey and the spirit of collaboration he inspired, returned the Harmony Tree's voice. A beautiful melody filled the air, sweeter than before, richer with the lessons Benny had learned. The Harmony Tree, rejuvenated, swayed gently, its leaves shimmering with renewed life. The clearing, once silent and still, was now alive with the joyful sounds of the forest. The forest folk danced and sang, their laughter echoing through the trees. Lila flew to Benny, her eyes sparkling with gratitude.
You did it, Benny! You saved our forest!
Benny, humbled and overjoyed, realized the truth in his parents' words. Bravery wasn't about being fearless, it was about facing challenges with a kind heart and the willingness to help others. And sometimes the greatest strength came from asking for help and working together. Section 10. Benny's Return. With a heart full of joy and newfound wisdom, Benny bid farewell to his friends in the Whispering Woods. He promised to visit again soon, carrying the lessons he had learned and the friendships he had made close to his heart. As he walked back towards home, the forest whispered its gratitude, its melody following him like a gentle breeze. Benny emerged from the woods, the setting sun painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, mirroring the colors of his own fur. He paused at the edge of the forest, taking one last look at the magical place that had taught him so much. He knew he was changed. He was no longer just Benny, the curious fox. He was Benny, the brave, the kind, the friend of the Whispering Woods. He returned home, his heart brimming with stories of magical creatures and a song of courage and kindness echoing in his soul. He knew, deep down, that the magic of the Whispering Woods would always be with him, reminding him of the power of a kind heart and the importance of helping others. Section 11. The Echo of Kindness. From that day forward, Benny approached every challenge with the same courage and compassion he had learned in the Whispering Woods. He treated everyone he met, from the smallest field mouse to the wisest owl, with kindness and respect. And whenever he faced a problem, he remembered the power of teamwork, knowing that even the smallest creature could make a difference. And so, the tale of Benny, the brave little fox, became a legend whispered among the animals, a reminder that true bravery lies not in strength, but in a kind and courageous heart. A heart that echoes with the magical melody of the Whispering Woods, a song of friendship, courage, and the unwavering belief in the power of kindness.